Let me just shake my head.
We're fine. Miss Kira. It's just my personal family. What's that dance move? What? No. No. The dance they do.
Good evening. On behalf of the faculty and staff of Wantagh Middle School, I would like to welcome you to Wantagh Middle School's Honor Society induction ceremony. Before we begin, I'm required by New York State law to point out to you the exits to be used in case of an emergency. There are exits on either side of the stage to the exits to the rear of the auditorium. Now please allow me to introduce Madison Rodriguez to lead us in the salute to the flag. Please stand.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Madison. The students before you in the audience are truly deserving of tonight's honor. They have met the rigorous criteria of the Wantagh Middle School Honor Society, which parallels the criteria of the National Honor Society on the high school level. These criteria are character, leadership, service, and scholarship. This evening, we have some very special guests I'd like to introduce. Mr. McNamara, Superintendent of Schools. Dr. Ferris, Assistant Superintendent for Instruction. School Board Vice President, Ms. Reish. School Board Trustee, Ms. Cassidy. Mr. Chiffo, Middle School Principal. Dr. Spolieri, Middle School Assistant Principal. And co-presidents of the Wantagh High School National Honor Society, Julia Froese and Juliana Rose. At this time, I would like Mr. Chiffo to say a few words.
Thank you, Ms. Longo. So this is my third year here as principal and my first full Honor Society induction ceremony. So I'm very excited to be here. I'm very excited. Last year we had to do this in person with only students and no audience. So it's nice to do this the way we always used to do it, with a full audience and students. So I'm very excited about that. So let's start off by thanking Ms. Longo and Ms. Bellucci for organizing tonight's induction ceremony. Tremendous amount of effort and preparation goes into an evening like this, and they both worked tirelessly to make sure that every last detail was taken care of. Unfortunately, Ms. Bellucci went home ill today, so she's not able to enjoy the fruits of her labor, but hopefully she's watching from home. And Ms. Bellucci, thank you, as well as Ms. Longo, for your hard work in putting this together. So on behalf of the Board of Education, Mr. Greco, Ms. Reach, Ms. Cassidy, Mr. Fisher, and Ms. McLaughlin, and our Superintendent of Schools, Mr. McNamara, Assistant Superintendent Dr. Ferris, Dr. Scolari, and I welcome you to the Wantagh Middle School Junior Honor Society induction ceremony. I'm honored to be speaking with you this evening at this special occasion, and I truly congratulate each and every one of you. Your achievements in the areas of scholarship, leadership, community service, and character are being honored here tonight by your induction into this prestigious society. This honor is a perfect way for the school and community to recognize and celebrate the choices and dedication you've all made. I believe that what should make you and your parents most proud is not the actual honor itself, but what you had to do to get to this point, and I challenge you not to stop or slow down, but rather continue to strive towards even greater goals. The 4 requirements for membership in which you have excelled, scholarship, leadership, community service, and character, were not chosen at random. They are the core of a fulfilling and fulfilled life. The most important thing to remember is that each of these characteristics is the sum of many individual decisions. They symbolize a positive attitude backed by purpose. The only way to achieve your purpose is to take small actions every day, and in the end, they all add up. Scholarship. Scholarship is much more than just getting straight A's. It's a lifelong love of learning. Each time you decide that you want to learn something, the experience will be so rewarding that the next time becomes easier. Soon, learning becomes a habit, and your desire to learn is shown in your overall grades. The knowledge can still be hard to gain, but knowing you have mastered a difficult subject is a great reward. Leadership. Leadership is not only about being elected into an office. The position does not teach someone how to be a leader. Leadership is an attitude that grows over time. Ask yourself, are you someone who stands up for what you believe in, even when something isn't unpleasant? Do you have a plan and ideas on how to make that plan happen? A leader can answer yes to these questions. Remember, the goal is not to get power, but to have a vision and get your purpose implemented. Community service. Some people may say it's getting service points for socializing, while others see it as a chore. True community service is a mindset. Are you doing it for the right reasons? Can you look back and realize that you did something worthwhile, that you helped your fellow neighbor, friend, or an animal in some way? Finally, character. If there is one thing that's determined by your daily choices, it's your character. I have a sign hanging in my office which reads, "Character is who you are when no one is looking." How would you act if no one was looking? The answer to this question is the key to your true character. Being honest and respectable when others are watching is important, but being true to yourself is crucial. In the end, these private day-to-day decisions reveal your true character to the world. I congratulate you for achieving this honor. My dad always taught me to work hard because hard work pays off. Today is a culmination of your hard work, and I am truly proud of all of you. Continue to put in the work year after year and be the best you that you can be. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Chiffo. And now we will have our first jazz band selection. We now have a real treat for you this evening with our first two speakers. Speaking first, on behalf of our honorees, is Victoria Ferraro. She will be looking back on her Wantagh educational experience thus far.
Good evening, students, parents, board members, Mr. Chippo, and Dr. Sclery. On behalf of my fellow classmates, thank you to all of our teachers for everything that has been done to make our middle school experience one of a lifetime. You've all done so much for us these last 3 crazy years, and we all appreciate it. We started at Wantagh Middle School in 2019 as the little 6th graders, and it's hard to believe what we've grown up to since then. Our 6th grade experience was truly one of a kind and was much different than anyone could have imagined. We started off the year normal with the back-to-school barbecue and the 6th grade orientation. The first day rolled around quickly, and we were doing new things that we've never done before. We had to open up a locker, go from class to class, and meet a bunch of new people. Just as we were all getting used to middle school and everything was going great, March 13th arrived, the first day of quarantine. It was a rough way to end the 6th grade year, but we were all working to get through it together. The first day of 7th grade came, but no one was sure what to think about it. It was again like a new beginning. As we got used to what life now is like with hybrid learning, we saw all the positives and started to come together again. We were taking new classes, joining clubs, and hoping that we were going to be able to play on sports teams. About the time the spring was rolling around, we were finally able to join sports, but in a different way. It was a much shorter season and was not what everyone imagined when we were in 6th grade. We had to start preparing for finals in the blink of an eye, and soon we all took them. Just like that, 7th grade was over. The 8th grade year came fast, and we were already getting our schedules. The first day of school came, and we were the oldest kids in the building, and everyone was excited for what this year was going to bring. In the first week of school, we met our new teachers, tried out for sports, and got used to our new schedules. We were all working super hard and doing our best in all of our classes. We got to do the 8th grade Olympics, which was so much fun, and before we knew it, we were preparing for our midterms. This was our first midterm ever, so we were all very nervous. Soon came the time where we received the message that we had to apply for Honor Society. We all wrote our essays and sent them in. A short time after, we got the letter that said we made it in. In the meantime, we were realizing that our 8th grade year is almost over. Pretty soon, we will be doing our 8th grade graduation events, and we will be wishing that this year never came to an end. But time must move on, and we must keep moving forward. But we should never forget all of our wonderful achievements from our 3 years at Wantagh Middle School. We all worked super hard to get here tonight, and we all should be proud of ourselves and each other.
Thank you so much, Victoria. And now, please welcome our next speaker, Colin Glabro, who will be looking ahead to the next 4 years at Wantagh High School.
Good evening, everyone. I would first like to start off by congratulating my fellow classmates on being inducted into the Honor Society tonight. I know that we've put in long hours of hard work and dedication into our schoolwork, and it has paid off. We are very fortunate to have the support and encouragement of our teachers, administrators, staff, and our parents for making this possible. So thank you for all you've done for us. As middle school comes to an end, new opportunities are starting to come about. Next year we begin high school and finally on to college. The next 4 years are ahead of us, and the sky's the limit. With all the hard work we've put in now, we are destined to succeed in the future. It is quite an outstanding journey we are taking together. Today is just a step closer to our dreams. There's still so much time to grow into our best selves, and there is so many adventures on the way. I hope we can continue our outstanding efforts into high school and beyond to succeed in the future. So what's next? Together, let's make the next 4 years count. Let's cherish the small moments, memories, and most importantly, learn from the mistakes on the way. Mistakes teach us important lessons, and we will carry those with us forever. As we advance into the next step of our lives, I'm extremely happy to be celebrating this great accomplishment with all of you here tonight. The sky's the limit, and we are destined to success. Let us continue this journey together. Congratulations, everyone.
Thank you so much, Colin. Now we have another jazz band selection. Thank you, Jazz Band, for those two wonderful selections. I'm especially pleased to present our next speakers from the Wantagh High School National Honor Society. 4 short years ago, they sat where our nominees are sitting tonight. Please help me in welcome Julia Froese and Juliana Rose.
Good evening, and congratulations on your induction into the Wantagh Middle School National Honor Society. We are so honored to be speaking on behalf of our peers in high school, and thank you to Mrs. Longo and Ms. Bellucci for inviting us to speak tonight, and we're so excited to welcome you into this prestigious community.
If you had one shot or one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted in one moment, would you capture it or just let it slip? This line from Eminem's famous song, Lose Yourself, embodies the focus of the night. Taking risks, chasing opportunities, is what not only high school, but life is all about. That one shot could be studying hard and acing your test, it could be competing in a soccer game, or it could even be finishing a book that has been on your bucket list for years. These small acts ultimately lead to a larger actualization, passion. Trying new things and taking risks allows you to discover who you truly are and who you hope to become. As you venture into the unknown, into high school, don't be afraid to find new likes and dislikes, new hobbies and chores, new strengths and weaknesses. These trials will ultimately lead you in following your heart.
On a personal note, both Julia and I have learned the importance of being true to oneself. Perhaps one of the best examples of this, for us, has been taking advantage of the music opportunities available at Wantagh, developing our creativity through singing, hence the Eminem quote earlier. Between auditioning for solos, participating in advanced chorus classes, and gaining proficiency in music theory principles, we have learned about the expression that accompanies the arts. Without taking the opportunities granted to us, we would not have been able to develop our love for music, an aspect of our lives that has become an integral part of everything that we do.
While your passion may not lie in music, the lesson is unchanged. Take a chance. Conduct a chemistry experiment. Dabble in photography. Tackle a new sport. The possibilities are endless. Take your shot. If an activity or class is not the best for you, in the end, you will realize that. Accept your failures so you can move on to future successes. And most importantly, follow your instincts. Follow your heart so you are never led astray.
As you discover what it is that you love, take some time to give back to your community. You are all such incredible students, indicated both by your minds and your hearts, and you have so much to give. One of the major pillars of the National Honor Society, to which you can be inducted in high school, is service, and this is a value that we take very seriously. Volunteering your time to help others in whatever capacity you can, whether it be helping a neighbor or volunteering in a hospital, allows you to use your skills, and more importantly, your passion to help others. As you look toward high school, remember this pillar of the National Honor Society and honor opportunities that allow you to help your community, however you define that word.
With that, we hope that as you look toward new horizons and enter your first year of high school, you let your heart lead you, continuing to do what is right, not what is easy. And if you haven't yet found your true passions, don't be afraid to search for them. Join a new club such as Model Congress, World Food Club, or Stage Crew. Take unique classes that spark your interests, such as pottery, journalism, or music theory. Make new connections with teachers, friends, and administrators. As Eminem suggests in Lose Yourself, take on new projects, discover new insights into your personality, immerse yourself in what you love. You are all incredibly bright, innovative, and compassionate individuals. Take your skills with you to high school, and you will do great things, things that can change the world. Congratulations again on your induction into the Middle School Honor Society. Best of luck to you in high school. Thank you.
Thank you, Julia and Juliana, for your thoughtful words. It is now time to proceed with our induction ceremony. Please hold your applause until the students are introduced. Row 1, please stand. Riley Adams. Shane Adi. Madison Allen. Sabrina Asadorian. Gabriela Esteza. Caitlin Bowdo. Rebecca Bowler. Sean Boyce. Emily Brower. Dean Birch. Olivia Calabrese. Colin Calabro. Bria Campo. Emily Carr. Ethan Chen. Madeline Chiappetta. Nicholas Chiaramella. Caitlin Clark. Sophia Cochiola. Delaney Conlon. Anthony Kasha. Megan Cox. Paige Cronin. Seamus Kinane. Jacob D'Amico. Matthew D'Amico. Mia Dankenbrink. Second row. Daniel Donahue. Rosemary Aletto. Sam Evans. Eileen Felice. Victoria Ferraro. Carmine Figliosi. Melina Gallo. Matthew Giacobello. Madeline Giulio Bianco. Franco Giovanello. Madeline Gonzalez. Anthony Grassi. Joshua Henriquez. Kevin Hines. Bella Herzig. Juliana Humphrey. Michaela Jung. Annalise Kime. Lana Lee. Juliana Lenardi. Olivia Magaloff. Haley Meneses. Nicholas Mapes. Joseph Mariam. Ryan Martone. Reese McCarthy. Mallory McCormick. Molly McHugh. Ethan May. Ryan May. Evan Mostronsky. Eva Magavera. Cade Malahi. Jaden Munn. Angelina Nappi. Joseph Nicholson. Kira O'Brien. Theodore O'Sullivan. Emma Comisano. Ava Pasqua. Nico Pasqua. Allie Reiser. Kirsten Riso. Mia Santucci. John Ciccolone. Isabella Skyer Banchita. Luca Skyer Banchita. William Sigler. Kelly Skelton. Madison Spar. Emma Speed. Faith Stallone. Gianluca Stornello. Samantha Teets. Tristan Tillotson. Ryan Tula. Shannon Udell. Cody Von Roten. Nicholas Verone. Riley Witt. Sophia Zanalati, and now our jazz band, Anya Dennis, James DeServo, Ian Fraser, Paul McHale, Brendan O'Callahan, Madison Rodriguez, Olivia and Sharon, Brady Wolkin, and we're not done. Wait. We still have some people who are home celebrating with us as well. And we'd like to honor the following people: Liam Fields, Matt Rackley, Madison Russo, and Joseph Grasso. Okay, people at home and students in the audience who are being inducted, please, it's time to be inducted. Stand up. Please raise your right hand. Right. There we go. And repeat after me. I pledge myself to uphold the high principles of the Middle School Honor Society, to which I have been selected, striving in every way, by word and by deed, to make its ideals the ideals of my school and my life. Congratulations, you are now officially elected. Everyone at Wantagh Middle School is very proud of all of the honorees here tonight. I speak on behalf of the teachers, administrators, and all of the staff members when I congratulate you on this wonderful accomplishment.
We would also like to give a special thanks to Mr. Cochran and the middle school and high school custodial staff, the 612 Association, and of course, all the faculty and staff at Wantagh Middle School. In closing, we cannot forget that we also share this evening with your families whose support for our schools has helped to make this evening possible. I know you, our students, would like to express your appreciation for their support and encouragement. So students, please give your families a round of applause. So I would like to thank 612. They are hosting a really yummy breakfast for all of you. It's usually would be tomorrow morning, but there's that Six Flags trip. So Monday morning, as soon as you arrive to school from 8 to 8:30 in the upstairs cafeteria, it'll be nicely decorated and you'll have a breakfast to celebrate all of your achievements tonight. Okay, so don't forget about Monday morning. I also just want to say thank you to Ms. Longo, who's crying. So this is her last Honor Society because she's retiring in June after 30 plus years. She's the only person that I know that's retiring soon and takes on more jobs, more roles, she's supervisors, she'll do anything. We're gonna miss her, and I even roped her into being one of my substitutes next year, so she'll come whenever we need her. So we thank her a lot. She did a lot for this, but she's done a lot for a lot of our students in the community for the past 37 years. So thanks again. We wish you all a great night. Get home safely. Those of you going on the trip tomorrow, have a great time and good luck. And everyone else, great weekend. We'll see you Monday morning, students, and the breakfast, but we'll also see the rest of you tomorrow. So good night, everyone.